What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in the leaderboard event. Now it is cleanup time. We got a bunch of tiles removed with the overburden, and I started mining them. We got 23 tiles done in total removal as far as removing the overburden goes. So that went pretty well. It was a bit boring, but it went pretty good. We started getting into some pretty decent um, low overburden tiles. There's a few we're on now that have about, I think it's 3 meters of overburden. So some of this stuff is not going to be very good, which you guys will see, but some of it should be pretty decent depending on where we get at. So these first few are going to, or there's going to be like, I think 2 cleanouts in here that have pretty weak numbers like this. Um, that was kind of my trenching path through. So those numbers are going to be pretty low, but there's going to be some that should be fairly nice. Depends on how far we got into the better spots. So I guess we'll find out as we go. But just be fair warned, some of them are pretty bad. But you know, that's to be expected. Yeah, see, 11 ounces of gold from that one. And that was the nugget trap bucket, by the way. So that that should have been like our first clean out. That was all just the trenching path. Straight through some really low yield tile. But I think there are like 100-ounce tiles, so I decided just to mine them anyway. You know. But anyway, now we're getting on to some more average style stuff, and this bucket here is where it starts to get a bit better. So it's not all going to be horrible, but it's not going to be you know prime time big money stuff just yet. Kind of been working on clearing the lower end stuff first, and we're getting up to where we should start seeing some nicer numbers. So yeah, here's some better numbers. These would have been the last 2 cleanouts I did. Um, Started hitting into a bit of the better tiles, which I'll show you guys after we do our clean out here. Show you the progress and what we're looking at as far as numbers on the tiles and where exactly we're at. So lots of work getting done. I will be removing more overburden maybe tonight yet, but otherwise tomorrow morning I'll probably be doing some more overburden removal. I want to try to keep ahead on that just a little bit. Don't want to end up doing like I did this last time and doing 23 tiles of overburden removal in a row, and just that was a yikes to say the least. No, it wasn't that bad. It's just, you know, it's just time consuming, and knowing that you don't get the gold out of it, so it kind of makes it, a dread to have to do it. But that's all right. It needed to be done, and you know, we got through it. So no complaints except for the fact that we don't get gold out of it. But anyway, guys, like I said, we're going to be starting to hit some pretty nice, pretty nice, uh, pretty nice tiles here soon. I got to work a little bit farther up into there. We're not quite at like the really hot spots yet, but we are getting there. I plan on getting this whole claim mined out before the end of the leaderboard season, and maybe start in on a reset of the claim. But we'll have to see. How it goes. We still got a lot to do on this claim, so we will find out here in the coming week what ends up happening. So it's hard to say just yet, but I do plan on finishing off the claim for sure. So that is the plan. It shouldn't be too hard to make that happen either. I mean, I don't see a problem with with us getting through the rest of this claim. So, you know, we'll see though. We'll see. There's a lot can happen. That's all I can say about that. Is a lot can happen. But anyway, we're over 500 ounces now. We started with what, 180 in our bank, so we're doing fairly well. We're at about 340 ounces for the clean out already. We're just starting the duplex jig buckets though, so not gonna be the best of stuff, but hey, it's all gold and it all goes for our leaderboard, so gotta have it. Gotta take the bad with the good and vice versa. So about a little over 7.5 ounces, you know, that ain't horrible. Not gonna complain about that. Not gonna complain about that. We haven't reached the bad ones yet, so we will start seeing those here pretty quickly. Those are over in that pile. So like I said, whoops, get up here. The last parts of the first parts of the clean out were kind of crappy. The last parts were where we were starting to get into some better stuff. Even though we weren't mining all of the best of the tiles, we were still starting to get into some better quality stuff. So again, I will show you guys all that as soon as we're done with all this whole process here, getting all this lovely stuff cleaned up and ready to go to make us some cash or smelt into bars, which honestly I don't think we really need to do at the moment. I think we'll probably just hang on to her and wait her out a little bit. As far as I know, the longer you go without selling gold to the bank, the stock price generally goes up. So now I might be wrong on that, but that's as far as I know. Again, don't quote me on this for sure, but I'm pretty sure that once you go for a while without selling it, that the price does come up. So let's dump this in the trailer here. Another full one for the trailer, 18% now. Oh, we had a stray 1 ouncer there, so keep this going. I forgot to drop the bucket of stuff in there, so that kind of ran out on us. We'll keep her on going. We got what, like a dozen left, 11 left after this, so quite a bit more to go. We should be over 600 comfortably by the time we're done. So guess we'll find out though. We're getting into the lower end yield buckets here, so come on, up we go. Be interesting to see what our worst bucket from the duplex jig is. All right, I hate this non-flat ground crap. Drives me nuts that my buckets just won't stay put. Whoa. Get over there. Start throwing them way out of the way so I don't have to be tripping over them. I don't know, stuff like that just, I don't know, a little bit anal about stuff like that. I don't want to have to be wading through buckets when I'm doing this. I know it's a dumb thing, but I don't know, just how I am, I guess. Don't like tripping over the stuff. Like a nice flat ground to be able to do this on. Like I said, it would be really nice if you could bring in bring in a load of dirt and just, you know, level it on off, and that'd be really nice. I should actually try to find a better spot to set this up at some point. Probably not this leaderboard event season, but maybe next season we'll pick out a better spot for this. We'd really like to get the buckets to all sit up and quit running around on us. But then again, it is really convenient having it here, right next to the whole wash plant. So you don't have to go far to get the buckets, and everything's just right there. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to shut up and deal with it. Alright, in we go. So no real breakdowns to talk about either. The mechanics are really doing a fantastic job with that. I think, what was it? Oh, we had a light go out. The light on there went out, so I was like, I just replaced it. I had just a regular old light in there, so I was like, you know what? It's time for that to go. We like our reinforced stuff, and you know, I don't like the regular parts. Speaking of which, one thing that I do still have regular parts in is the conveyor. I have not put my reinforced buckets in it yet, so I'll probably have to do that here relatively soon. I think the mechanics. I have one mechanic that's like constantly on that thing now. Oh, see here. Here's where we start getting into the crap. So less than 40 ounces of magnetite per bucket. These are bad. But anyway, as I was saying, the mechanic is like, I have one mechanic that's constantly on the conveyor because of those things. So I would like to swap them out, but then again, there's really nothing else for him to work on too much at the moment. So I don't know, I guess it works. Keeps me from having to do repairs, you know. I don't have to swap out parts or any sort of stuff like that, so I've been pretty happy with that. I wouldn't mind having another one, you know. You never can have too many mechanics. So, we still do need that one damn worker for this TDJ sluice box. Cannot get it. We're starting to get some more duplicates again. We got another S to T sluice box worker, so that's shaker to trommel. The nugget trap, which we don't need. We already got one. We actually have a nice one. It's level 2 now. I've been upgrading them off camera. I know I said I was gonna do it on camera, but I just never get around to doing it on camera. I always forget. And I've needed the upgrades, you know. The upgrades are really handy for keeping you from having to mess with all that sort of stuff. So anyway, this clean out nets us about 455 ounces. So that's not too bad. But as you can see, they do take more than their fair share, greedy buggers. But you know, basically everything that's left in our account we can safely smelt down. I mean, there's going to be a little bit, obviously, that comes from this, so a few ounces. But other than that, we can basically go smelt down 400 ounces of gold. But right now, we really don't need the money. The only thing we really are going to need money for is resetting the claim, buying the claim, and buying the D-Rocker. And none of which I'm, you know, none of those we need at the moment. So, but yeah, it was a pretty nice clean out. I mean, it wasn't great. Had a couple of crappy buckets, which I'll show you on the map here. The crappy buckets come from here. This is where I had to go through to get into here. Now, I believe I have, well, I know I have all 16 of these dug out, and I think I did these 3 and these 4. Yeah, I did these. So as you can see, these are all ready to go. And this is where we're going to start getting into some really fine gold up here. There's a few tiles around here that are just jam-packed. You know, these 4 specifically. Prime time mining there. You know, these aren't too bad. And we actually started getting into like the very very little bits of these. So we're going to start seeing some decent numbers come out of these. But so anyway, my plan is I'm going to work right up in through here and get up to about here. Um, you know, these tiles up here start to fade off a bit, and these are like, I don't even know why these are a darker shade of yellow like that. There's nothing there. They really shouldn't. They should be grayed out, honestly. This one, I could see being light yellow, not medium. And, you know, these should all be grayed out to like at least this color. I don't know why they got that much color to them, but it's kind of misleading. But anyway, the darker ones are the ones we will be hitting for sure. The ones on the very edge are pretty much garbage. So I don't know if we'll even bother with hitting these outside tiles. But anyway, some of them are pretty nice though. And as you can see, the overburden is not too deep. This tile is basically just ready to go. Where was the other one here? These half a meter of overburden. So, stuff like this one, I'm not even gonna bother trying to scrape the overburden off of. I'm just gonna start grabbing the stuff out of there and running it right through the wash plant. And this one's just a solid gold tile here as well. So again, don't even have to do anything there. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be quick, easy scraping off of just a tiny amount of overburden. And, these tiles here, or wait, no, it's these four. These were only 3 to 4 meters deep on overburden. This one's garbage. These outside tiles are. But as you can see, 3.5 meters, 3.6, 4, 5. All in all, those are going to be very simple for clearing out. So my plan is tomorrow I'm going to try to get a big chunk of this overburden removal done. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done. I do want to make another clean out video to go after this one for tomorrow. So I'm going to work on doing another quintuple clean out and getting as much overburden removal done as possible. If all goes well, like I think it should, I'm going to try to get all the overburden removed off of all these tiles tomorrow, along with making that clean out video. So that's the plan anyway. Let's run on over and take a look at what we got going on. Let's actually quick hop. So, show you what we got going on here. So, this is the new pit. I apologize for the lighting. I don't have that light moved up here yet. There's not quite enough space. Actually, just made enough space to get the dump truck in here and be able to maneuver this thing around for now. So this is what we are working on right now. As you can see, there's quite a lot in here. Let me try to get a better angle for you guys. There you go. So maybe even up here. So as you can see, there's quite a bit here to remove yet. We're only like 2 deep and working on the third one over, or we are on the third one over. So, a lot to get done in here yet. So there's going to be plenty of cleanouts coming out of this yet. I think we'll probably get at least 2 quintuple cleanouts out of what's already has the overburden removed. So yeah, we should see 2 cleanouts tomorrow for videos. Well, it'll be today. When you guys see this video, there should be one more cleanout video after that. And by the time you guys see that second video, I should have a lot of the overburden removed. So anyway, that's the plan. It's going into autumn now, and that means we got to get our tails in gear and get this stuff done before winter. I'm going to try to get as much done as possible before winter. And then again, we're going to be going to the hotel, packing some of the shit away and resetting it up in the spring. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Take a look at the leaderboard here quick. And we are in 3rd place. So we're about 2K, well, we're 2150 behind the leader there. And, like I said, it's still anybody's game. We got a lot of really nice stuff coming up. So hopefully, the leader there, hopefully he's got to do a lot of overburden removal for us. so we can catch on up a little bit. You know, I'm not trying to sound mean, but hopefully he slows down, lets us catch up. No, I'm not. I'm not asking for anybody to slow down for me, but you know, hopefully we can catch up with this stuff though, because we're going to be into some really nice stuff. So the plan is we are going to catch up, but you know, I guess we'll see. I will see. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Comment down below. You know, what do you guys think so far? How do you think the season's going to end for us? You know, all sorts of good stuff like that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this season so far. And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Trigger those notification bells so you guys know when I post my videos. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys for the next episode.